I'm not late. I'm incredibly on time, actually. I'm fantastically and incredibly on time. Plus, everything's working, probably. Okay, never mind. Never mind on that part, but I am on time. I'm sure for the announcement, of course. Doesn't count! I'm super on time! Uh-oh. There we go. Does the rat know he's cute? I sure do. Thank you, Razio. You're sweet as well. Mwah. Good morning, everyone. Oh. Thank you for helping my tummy feel better. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Razio. Good morning, Cloud. Good morning, Chicken. Morning. Morning, Big Sis. Morning, Mono. Mono, thank you so much for 3 sub. Mwah. Mm. I was gonna start today early, but I didn't. What was wrong with the tummy? Oh, nothing's wrong with my tummy. I just wanted someone to touch it. Good morning, Kimbo. I lied to you to benefit. I'm a fibber. I told you an untruth for my benefit, and it worked. And so I will continue to do this. No MPEG, I see. There's plenty of MPEG. What are you talking about? Sorry. Thank you so much for the sub. Mwah. Thank you so much, sweetie. Good morning. Alright. Before we get started, I'm going to get my drinky winky. Jonathan, welcome to the chat. My name's Sadie. I like guys. I really like guys. I need my drinky winky. I will be right back. Oh. I'm back. Oh, jeez, Louises. All right, everyone, I am back. Perhaps it's a good time to take a little. All right, I'm back. Hey, Darkness. Long time no see. My drivers are updating, so that's why I was gone for a bit and I didn't hear what Snoopy said. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't hear what I said. I didn't say anything. I'm feeling incredible. Just a little sleepy, though. Just a little eepy. I stayed up a little too late last night again. I slept really well, it's just not enough eep. I need to eep earlier next time. I'm writing Arctic. What were you up doing so late? I was cleaning up around my house and my room, and I was also getting one last cosplay ready that I'll probably do tomorrow. Cosplays are just a little fussy to figure out. Thanks for the 3 watch streaks, chicken. Mwah. Reading Yaoi again. I did read my Yaoi. It's pretty good. It's a little short, as you might expect from a Dojin. Also gets very straight to the point. But you know, it does what it's meant to do. Did you have beer? No, why would I have beer, Goober? A little short like you, mods. Succinct Yaoi. Don't call it succinct. You've literally already seen how incredibly tall I am now, so take that. Liars. Dehydrated goober, drink to hydrate your boy throat. My boy throat. My boy throat. Can't just be a regular throat, huh? It's gotta be a boy throat specifically. It was being used? It sure is. It's being used right now. By you. Because I'm entertaining you. I was sitting here on my chair trying to entertain you. That's what it's there for. But yeah, probably one more cosplay tomorrow. Messi.
姐姐，你個袋污糟衫去咗邊啊？
洗咗咩事啊？
嗱，要唔要同你開洗衣機啊？
No.
冇啊，成袋空嘅。
Are you having any nice drink? I'm just drinking some Monster. I haven't had an energy drink in a little while. Use Ocha. No. Yesterday I didn't have any coffee, and it was it wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. I have a very, very extreme caffeine dependence. Just like a very extreme praise dependence. And also chat dependence. Monster. Is Monster the offshoot of Monster that makes you moan every time you take a sip? Ah. So what if we praise you for getting over your caffeine addiction? That's not happening, I don't think. I don't think that's happening. Awesome. Can't wait to see it, chicken. I need my coffee. Not necessarily because I needed the caffeine, but because I work a very boring job. And when you need a boring job, sometimes you just need stimulus. Even if that stimulus is just very bland, boring coffee, kind of sloshing around in your mouth. That's the only stimulus you can get out of a terrible, terrible, monotonous, day-to-day, Desk job. Unstoppable force versus immovable object. I am neither of those things. I am very easily moved, both by physical means and by incentive means. More of a cap type of guy? Cap of what? I might be a little dehydrated though. Cappuccino. Moves you with compliments. Praise is also effective in moving me. Cappuccino. 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 But yesterday was the very first day in a long, long, long time that I did not have any coffee. It did not go well. It did not go well. I wasn't trying to do like a little purge anyways. I was just I just kind of forgot. Brita, welcome to the chat. Wesley, were you such a good boy for walking upstairs instead of taking elevators? I do that. How did you know that? Headache? Not headache. I was just super, super drowsy. No, I just forgot. I just forgot to drink my coffee. Good morning, Greta. My name's Suey. I like guys. I really like guys. But yeah, tomorrow I'll probably do one more cosplay, and then I won't have any more for a little while, because I can't exactly have the means to wear a different costume every single stream. Excuse me. Stupid YouTuber. That's me. And then if I have one more cosplay, I'll probably save that for the big subathon. That will be happening in 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks. Which will also be my late 3rd birthday celebration. Because I'm pretty sure my 3rd birthday has already passed. And I did not plan for it. So what are you going to do today? Let me see here. Thanks, Darkness. Mwah. Bottom, I'm drinking. Here, I even have water this time. I did say September 5th. That is on a Friday. I will have the details next week, unless I forget and I procrastinate again, but we'll see. Probably going to be a capped subathon. Well, I could probably push it a bit longer the next time. My very first subathon was capped at 5 hours, I believe. And a lot of streamers just stream 5 hours on the regular. But 5 hours is a lot for me. Because I'm a weak and fragile little boy. Does your belly still hurt like the title says? Yes, it does, Darkness. Please help my tummy. Please help me. Please help my tummy. I'm also definitely not lying for my own benefit. Ad break. But yeah, maybe I can do 8 hours? 8 hours? I never done 8 hours before. How long was the collab stream? When I was collabing here. Here's my tummy. Make it feel better, please. It still hurts. Don't listen to him. He's a charlatan and a liar. I'm not a charlatan. I'm not a charlatan nor a liar. I'm a truth teller. Not. Oh, but you heard that one, huh, Himbo? Anyways, how long was the collab stream with Sammy and the others? That was like three-ish hours. Yeah, that felt like 6 trillion years. I have no muscle at all. Jesus Christ. Huh. My own VTuber model hitting a little too close to home right now. Around 3 hours and a bit. Does the Pokeball have a chance to work? It's got a 1 in snubillion chance of working. Darkness. However, it has a 100% chance of making me go ow. Owie. Oof. Ouchie. Okay. I don't know if capping it at 8 hours is I don't know if capping it at 8 hours is pushing it. But we do need some stretch goals though. Perhaps like a new version of the body pillow with maybe a spicier body pillow. I'm sure that would be fun. Will you play White Knuckle today? I will certainly not play White Knuckle today. Yes, please. I might do that. Thoroughly tested. Happy belated birthday, Skuma. Mwah. There's a kiss for you. That is far too much information, idiot. I did not need to know that. I don't know, should I do 8 hours? 8 hours is a long time. That's a full day. I would need something to like play. Just play nonstop to just keep me occupied for 8 hours. I really don't know if I could do it. Well, that's the cap. I guess it wouldn't necessarily go to 8 hours anyways. I'll figure it out. Where can I buy an 18 plus hugging pillow? I may make an 18 plus hugging pillow as a stretch goal for my subathon, but as of right now, there's only a semi-safe for work version of my body pillow available on Cuddly Octopus. Chibi, you should do a 72-hour stream. 72 hours. Are you outside your crack smoking mind, Darkness? 72 hours. What in white Christian hell made you think that I could ever do a 72-hour stream? Stop making the number bigger. Stop making it bigger. I don't like it. It's too big. Too big. Too large. No good. You didn't see my 7-hour suggestion? Why 7? What a particular number. I feel like it either has to be 5 or 8 hours because those are more normal looking numbers. I can't do 6 or 7 hours. Do whatever you're most comfortable with. It's only a second subathon after all. No! I will not do whatever I'm comfortable with, A2. Did you forget why I'm here? Did you forget why I'm here in the first place? A2. I'm here to break out of my own comfort zone. I'm not just gonna do whatever is within my own comfort, because then how else am I supposed to challenge myself and grow as a person? So I will not do it to whatever is just comfortable. Instead, I've decided that my subathon will run for 45 minutes. Atoto. Aw. Good job on going to the gym. Which muscle groups did you do today? OMG, that's almost an hour. I know, it's almost a full hour. So brave. I get a sneaking suspicion that you're mocking. What about 200 hours? What about if I popped your head off of your shoulders and just punted it like a football? How about that chicken roll? 45 minutes? He's so brave. He's so powerful. I feel like you're mocking me, Alyssa, and I will take it out on you next time we play Ground Blue or Smash, and I will beat your ass over and over again. Now, you could be saying, oh, stupid, you would just do that regardless. This is true. But now I have a reason to do that. Shut up. All of you. I could kill all of you easily. Snoopy, what about at 5 hours and add an hour for each sub? 1 hour for each sub. One hour for each sub. No, darkness. I am not doing 1 hour for each sub. As much as I'd love to stream infinitely forever. What if you stream for the amount of hours you have in Genshin Impact? So what if I stremmed for 400 hours or so? I learned some things I've been practicing. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I can crush your hopes then. For every hour short of the subathon goal is a minute of cardio as punishment. I already do cardio, Bard. Don't you know, Bard? I've been going to the gym. Today is cardio day, so I need to make sure I bring my big bottle of water to do my cardio. I'm going to be on the Stairmaster, and I did it 20 minutes, and it's going to be very nice, and I'm going to go not that part, but the wheezing, the heaving and the wheezing, that part will be there. Are you going to look at a crackhead on the Stairmaster today? Yes. I always make it my goal to push myself until I look like a wheezing crackhead at the Stairmaster. But hopefully it will also make my butt a little bit bigger. However, I can't make it too big though, because if my butt's too big, then I cannot fit inside my cosplays. This is called a cost-benefit analysis. I might need some more caffeine after I stream too. No, I will not get bigger cosplays. Bigger cosplays make me look fat. Big cosplays make me look wildly overweight. I like how he's glazing over the butt thing. I have no choice but to drink. Huh? Wait, Carrick's wine, you have no choice. Is everything okay? Time to make a 1 hour recording of complimenting Snoopy for his Stairmaster sessions. My cardio is incredible now, compared to what it was 3 weeks ago. Still not great, but it is a massive improvement. But nothing is quite as motivating as the goal of making your butt bigger. Stairmaster is surprisingly better than treadmill IMO. I don't know, Ruka. I just find Stairmasters easier. You're improving, Snubs? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. But Ototo, what did you do at the gym today? Thank you for the head pass. Hi, Effort! Huh? You go that speed for the whole time? The whole time you do 9? Can't wait for the day when Stubby will run a marathon. If I did a marathon, then you would see Stubby throw up. Ow. Stubby, I've been starting to lift 30 pounds now. I too can lift 30 pounds with great effort. Oh, well, I'm very proud of you, Toto. Okay. Evidently, my cardio still needs a lot of work, because I've been barely keeping up at setting it at 6 speed. So, maybe in a few weeks I'll be able to bump it up a little more. Don't compare. I'm sorry, Mom. Just be the best you. I'm trying, Hit Zip. I'm trying. But the best me is someone who's relatively fit and has a nice flat tummy that I can show off to people. That is the best version of myself. That is all I want. Vale, thank you so much for the raid. I hope we had a great stream today. Mwah! I thought you'd be to work today. Welcome, everybody. My name's Stewie. I like boys. Boys like Vale. Well, you're only around 3 weeks in, right? You'll certainly get stronger as long as you stick to it. I have been sticking to it, thankfully. So, I will keep at it. Is Saturday for me? No work. Aw, lucky you. I wish I could do that too. Unfortunately, I'm a bum that has to work on weekends. I'm a bum. I'm a jobless bum that has to work on weekends. But yeah, Vale, we are currently talking about fitness goals. And my fitness goals, the best version of myself, at least in terms of fitness, is just being relatively fit and having a nice flat tummy. That's all I want. Because if I have a nice flat tummy, I could show it off to my chat. And I could wear very horse outfits with hip windows, with exposed hip windows. Flat tummy is best tummy. No big chest. Neat then. Welcome to the chat. My name's Stevie. Define goals. I was around 105, but now I'm at 110. For your weight? Chicken, what are you? A stick? Good lord, chicken. Oh my god, chicken. If a strong breeze blew, then it would probably carry you away. Make sure you stay inside at all times, chicken bro. We don't want to lose you. Good morning, Jordan. Thanks for the tummy pats, Jordan. Did you like the pictures? Goober. Do you get more money working weekends? Absolutely. I get a whopping bonus for working weekends. You know how much I get for my bonus? For working a weekend? Every hour that I work a weekend, I get... Wait for it. I get a whopping 25 cents per hour. So, every weekend I treat myself to, if I'm feeling a little frisky, I will treat myself to a gumball or two. Two if I'm feeling extra crazy. Enough to buy one more BL to read. I'm 64. I used to be 95 12 years ago. Oh! That's such a huge improvement. Congratulations, Ototo. Mwah! Is a big kiss for you. In fact, here, have more kisses. Mwah! 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 That's such a huge goal. Congratulations. Thanks, if you only get 25 cents an hour. It's the life. Yeah, it's the life of a streamer. It's him. In fact, today was like a little extra crazy. I got a singular bit. So we're really making movement here. But don't worry, chicken. I won't spend that one bit in all place. Mostly because my wardrobe is now entirely full of cosplays and I can't really fit anymore. My terrible, horrible spending habits are now catching up to me. Because I took over the guest room closet. I had a bunch of cosplays and I couldn't fit them in my room. So I took over the guest room closet, and then I stuffed all my cosplay stuff in there, and I was like, whoa, I have an entire guest room closet that I can just stuff my cosplays in. So I just bought more cosplays, and I bought more cosplays, and I bought more cosplays, and now the guest room closet is full. And now whenever I have a guest over, I say, listen, guest, listen, friend, we have a small issue. You can't use that closet. You cannot use that closet. There's no space in there. There's nothing in there for you. Spend the new bits on a new gaming chair. I thought you liked my chair. I thought you liked my terrible chair. Does my chair have an ass imprint, by the way? Let me check. My chair does not have an ass imprint. It's too cushiony for that. Sounds good, Arctic. Have a good rest. Mwah. Mwah. Sit on my lap instead. Whoa. That's for patrons only, Vale. Can your guests try on your cosplay? I offer. I offer, but they refuse most of the time. Vale getting desperate for me, aren't you, huh? As expected. But yeah, that's the situation with my guest room. If you ever stay in my room, please be prepared to just leave all your... Please be prepared to just leave all the stuff on the floor. Because that closet is just entirely full. Actually, not just the closet, the wardrobe too. There's a wardrobe and a closet. They're both full. One has all my costumes and stuff, and one has all my props and stuff. They are both entirely full. I have probably... I have at least 1,000 US dollars worth of costumes just sitting in my wardrobe. Dresser, sorry. Dresser is the word I was thinking about. That's why I'm selling half my stuff for more things. Half of your what, Goober? Well, that's great. If you sell them, you can buy my heat off me. I'm not selling them. Those are my costumes. I like them. I like them. I like them. I'm not selling that. I'm keeping all of it. Even if I have to compress them into little cubes. Costume cubes, like in Monsters, Inc. Do you have a Sino cosplay by chance? I do not have a Sino cosplay by chance, Ototo. Hurry up and go get one so we can do matching cosplay. Just to be a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder, okay? I wore it for you, okay? So it's not my fault. If anything, it's not my fault. It's your fault, if anything. So, why don't you consider that for a second? What I have the cosplays for? They're for you. They're for you, so it's your fault. It's your fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Deflecting? It's called parry. It's not deflecting. I'm parrying. Good morning, Risey. I accept the fault. Now put it on. I think I'm the only person who uses dressers and nightstand drawers at hotels. I don't trust the dressers at hotels, even if it's a nice hotel. You know why? It's because, I don't know, people, you don't, hotels are always meant for anyone to stay in, okay? So what if someone, evil person, like, peed and pooed inside the wardrobe? You never know. You would never know, okay? Every day there's a new guest at the hotel. You never know, some sick, deranged freak, okay? You never know if there's some sort of sick, deranged freak who stayed in your hotel room, who peed and pooed in the dresser. You never know that. You never know that. You never know if there's some sick, deranged freaks that wears very whorish costumes that show off their entire waist and hips with massive hip windows. So you trust the floor more? No, I trust my own suitcase more. Does your cosplay smell like you? Would you like to find out, Awkward? It's not about trusting the floor, okay? I trust my suitcase. My suitcase. My suitcase. My suitcase. Although I'm 90% sure that 99% of the time people are not peeing and pooing in the dressers or things. Okay, but what about that 1% though? Okay, if that happened, you're leaving out the 1%. What about the 1% that does pee and poo in the dressers? Okay, then you're fricked. You think the hotel staff are gonna clean that out? No, they're not. They're just going to wipe it off with a paper towel and call it a day. No. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't like it. I don't trust it. I don't like it. I don't like it. As low as a chance that you'd only need to get unlucky once. Oh, hush, Toto. I'm not a germaphobe. 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 I just don't like germs because germs aren't good for you. I just don't like. I think that's completely reasonable that I'm not going to touch anything that's not personally mine. That's totally reasonable that I refuse to touch anything that's just not mine or with my close friend of mine. It's not. Nothing wrong with that though. We just lived through a global pandemic. That's right. I survived. I survived the global pandemic. You know why? Because of my incredible skill for navigating the disgusting, dirty, dirty world. Being friends means germs are now nice too. This is correct, Himbo. I'm not a germaphobe. I'm not projecting. I hate projecting. Ugh. Don't trust hotels. Don't trust hotels. Stop that, Tori. Stop lying. Stop lying. Sounds good, Darkness. See you tomorrow, hopefully. I'm going to do cosplay tomorrow. Wow. That's very fussy of you. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and reorganize everything in my dresser, though. Because I just had too much stuff in there. Also, I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm not sure what I would do with the cosplays, even if I did want to get rid of my cosplays. Like, what would I do with them? Right? I'm not gonna sell my cosplays. Heavily used cosplays on sale. Baby-sized cosplays for sale. I'm not doing that. Plus, what if I need it? I actually have multiple copies of some of my cosplays for spare parts. Also, if I need to get one, also I need to get one extra dirty, but mostly for extra parts. Sell it to your chat. I'm not selling my used cosplays to my chat. That is, huh? A used cosplay that carries my scent. I'll write that down for later. What's that for? It's just that I have a relatively limited selection of cosplays I can do because everyone's skin tones are white AF. That's just how East Asian media is. Ototo. East Asian media generally presents very, very fair-skinned, very, I don't know. If you're an East Asian character, chances are you probably have extremely white, pale skin, like you're a princess that's never gone outside before, ever. Odds are. That's just kind of how East Asian media is. Shut up, chicken. I'm tired. But there's usually like a few characters that are, darker skinned toned so it's a little more exotic. Just slightly dark, just slightly darker, just a little bit of dark skin, just a little bit of dark skin as a treat, of course, as a treat. You got Sino, you got Sethos, you could do Arlen too, but no one likes Arlen, unfortunately. I love that little guy. But yeah, hurry up and get your Sino cosplay so you can show off your tummy. If you're ancient Egyptian, why are you white? Kaiba to the... I don't think... I don't remember that line from Yu-Gi-Oh! Vale. Super gonna cosplay Durin? I could absolutely do Durin. I like Arlen from Star Rail, yeah. Ototo, you know Arlen, right? Here, let me show you a picture. I cannot find a good JPEG. This is terrible. Oh, Kaya too. How can I forget about Kaya? Kaya's awesome. Well, Kaya's not a little boy. Kaya's a man guy. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. Kaya's like an older, like kind of suave guy. Not like the tiny little Genshin boys, is what I meant. Here. Ruka, you could definitely do Arlen. I love Arlen. He just looks so cool. He doesn't do anything in the story though, but I do like him. He's cute. He's a cute little dark-skinned boy. Got a scar too. I find scars to be very cute. Scars are just cool. Okay, I'll do Arlen once I get to pay off my car financing. Who would I do to match with you though? Yeah, you could absolutely do this. This is perfect for you. This is perfect for you. Scars are peak. Scars are great, yeah. I really like scars. Like Seth. Seth has a lot of scars. You can do Misha? No. Don't bring up Misha. Please, please don't bring up Misha. I don't think he told you this. I had to quit the game because of that. It's oh, I was so emotionally distraught. Oh, but I'm gonna cover up my emotional scars with projection and over the top bravado. Guts' nose scar is iconic. Does Guts have a scar? I don't know. I don't watch Berserk. Tons. Tons of what? I forgot what I just asked you something and I already forgot what I asked you. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Oh, scars, scars. Yeah, scars are awesome. I was actually thinking of cosplaying Luca. You should get a Sino costume first, though, because they're not gonna keep the costume in production forever. So I really think you should prioritize getting that first. Really? Wait, what made you want to do Luca? Oh no! Oh, you got scammed? I remember the last time I got scammed. I got scammed playing Team Fortress 2, and I was a changed boy after that. I was a scarred, I was a broken man. I was a broken man after that. What the? Okay, we can talk about that. We can talk about that later, Toto. Ahem. God, that hurt my throat. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream. I just dropped an ice cube on myself. So for now, I'm holding back on huge expenses in general. I'm sorry to hear that, Toto. Yeah, TF2 was my RuneScape. Sometimes you just gotta learn the hard way. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm a goober. No, you, Rising. Used to play that game all the time? Yeah, me too. That's a lot of childhood games for some people. And for a lot of people, it still is their game. Especially, I don't know. I feel like... Okay, this is just personal anecdote. You're welcome to correct me if I'm wrong.
But I feel like people who are still playing Team Fortress 2 like a full decade later may possibly have an issue with moving on or growing up. I could be wrong though. I could be super wrong though. Maybe they just love it and they live a great life. I could just be super wrong. I just feel like that's an indicator of just never changing and growing.
That's definitely not the hard thing I want. Well, then what's the hard thing that you want, Toto? Excuse me. Gosh, I'm so burpy today. Someone punch all this burp out of me, please. Someone tie me up and just punch me over and over again in the gut, please, so I can get all my burps out. Goodness gracious. Tummy's getting revenge for the slander? What did I do to my tummy? I treat my tummy excellently. I treat my tummy with incredible love and care. I would never slander my tummy. Boy who cried wolf for pats. Well, it worked, so... Yeah, take that. I mean, think about it. If I lie to get what I want and then I get what I want, am I really in the wrong? Think about that. Discuss? No. Yeah, the answer is no. I did nothing wrong. You said your tummy hurts and now... You said your tummy hurts and now it's fighting back with burps. Well, two can play that game. I can just punch my own tummy until all the burps come out. And then it has no more burps left. I might also throw up, but, you know, that's how I would still be winning. Against me. Take that, me. But yeah, moral of the story is, my guest room is completely full of nonsense. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably closer to like $1,500 US worth of stuff that I just have in there. I am wearing them though. For what it's worth, I am wearing them. I'm not just wearing them to go to work or go to sleep, mind you, sure. But I am wearing them all to conventions and stuff, and I'm also now starting to wear them for stream too. So, you know, at least I'm getting value out of them. Even if they are very, very fussy to put on. Keep that in mind, by the way. Every time I put a cosplay on for you guys, just keep in mind how difficult they are to put on. Have you ever put on a cosplay? Let's get a show of hands. No? None of you? Except Tori? Probably? Except Tori and Roku? Probably? And Vale? None of you. Okay. Does Halloween count? No, chicken! Your Spirit Halloween slop does not count, okay? Your Spirit Halloween chef or burglar costume does not count as a cosplay. You are fake and a fraud. That does not count. Okay, it's not a cosplay. It's not a cosplay unless what you're wearing is made up of at least 20 different individual parts that you have to piece together. It's not a cosplay if you physically can't put it on without someone else helping you zip up the back of a very tight dress part or anything. It's with about a bunch of unnecessary straps and stuff. Okay? It's not a cosplay if it's just not... unless it's so tight that just grabbing onto your crotch as tight as it can and it just won't let go for the full duration that you're wearing it. It's terrible. 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 But that's what a cosplay is. That's just part of the experience. That's just part of the experience. It's not a cosplay unless the safety pins are unpinning themselves and jabbing themselves into your skin.
when you take it off and your body breathes. Here's the thing though, I hate taking it off because I put on so much work. If you've hung out with me before, I'm not a snob, but let me explain. So whenever I go to conventions and cosplay, and then you know, it takes a lot of work to get everything going. You know, my makeup, all my, you know, like the eye contacts and stuff too, like everything, all the props and everything. It takes a lot of work. The wigs, everything. And so I put in so much work to put into the cosplay, and then the people that are cosplaying with me is like, oh, I can't wait to get it out of this. And then the moment we leave the con, they just take everything off. I'm not like that. I'm built different. I'm not weak like them. Okay, I say I put in so much work putting this cosplay on. I'm not taking it off. I'm just going to wear it for the rest of the night, no matter what we do. And so yes, I will go to Applebee's dressed as Venti. No matter what. I'm sorry, but some of us like breathing without restraints. Well, I'm not like you people. Let me rephrase that. I'm not weak. Okay, I can handle not being able to breathe for 8 to 12 hours a day. Same dress etiquette as Venti in a war. You took your fit off every time we ate dinner. No, I did not take my fit off. I actually kept it on. I kept my Mikaela cosplay on for the most part. If it was because of Hot Pot, it's because, okay, it was a white costume. It was a pure white cosplay that was just completely clean and pure white like my skin. Let me rephrase that. It's white clothing. I'm not going to get it dirty with Hot Pot juices and stuff, okay? Hey, Stubby, show tummy so I can kiss it better, obviously. Stubby sure likes white, huh? Oh my god, oh, I'm sorry. I swear to white Christian Jesus, I didn't mean it like that. There you go, Friday. That feels a little better. Thank you, Friday. Mwah. Howdy, I'm Flowey the Flower. Mods, kill that thing. Kill that small little thing now. Kill it quickly. Just pick it up. Just pull it up from the ground and then just rip it up. Thank you. Also, you're one to talk, Alyssa. You took off your fit in the middle of the convention. It's like, oh, it's so hot. It's so scratchy. Fucking fussy baby. That's what you are. Fussy baby. And to think, I consider you my older, dear sibling, my role model. You're weak. You're weak. You're not like me. I'm no longer listening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I just got carried away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Most things are 10 times harder than they seem from the outside as a general rule. Just make peace with people not getting it. No! I will not make peace. I will not make peace with them not getting it. They need to get it. The cosplay that I wore last Sunday, okay? You think it's just as easy as putting on a shirt and pants? No, it's not. That was one of the simpler cosplays too. You want me to walk you through that? Okay. Let me walk you through. Let me walk you through the cosplay that I did last Sunday. Hold on, let me see here.
They need to fall on their knees for their cosplay, for my cosplay sacrifice. Absolutely. They should learn to appreciate me. They should learn to love and appreciate and worship me and kiss my feet because I put on a cosplay. This is what chat needs to learn. They need to learn to worship me. If they're not worshiping me, something is terribly, terribly wrong. That means they haven't changed and grown and matured as a person. You only know when you've grown as a person if you're on your hands and your knees kissing my feet. Still be more like snobby. Mods. Look at this nonsense. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how hard this thing was to put on? Okay. First order of business, the bodysuit. That thing is not very comfy. You know how that thing attaches? There's buttons. There's buttons. You know where those buttons are? You can take a guess. Take a wild guess where the buttons clip on to each other. That's right. In a place that's a little sensitive. That's where they clip together. Okay? And I'm not going to describe the feeling and where I felt it. Okay? It's not the most comfortable piece of equipment in the world, okay? And then you gotta put on this little crop top jacket, and then you have to put the whole there's like a little like the little you can't see here. It's hidden underneath my perfectly tied ascot here. But there's like the little the flat parts over the neck, and you have to pull yourself through it, and you need to pull it over your head, and then you have to put on this little ornament. Is to find a way to clip it on. You clip it on, and you have to hook on the little tassel here too. The little purple the purple blue tassel to your that's going too. And then you have to tie the ascot together, and I had to figure out how to do that in the middle of the stream. And I was tying it over and over and over again because I just couldn't figure it out until I got the perfect ascot. But you know, that's why I was really proud that I kept talking about it. Okay. And then there's a top vest and zip up in the back. I'm not gonna do that myself. I'm gonna do that. So no, I'm not gonna do that myself. Why? I have to just zip it up far enough so that nobody noticed. But I can't zip it up all the way. It's physically impossible because I can't get dressed by myself. It's you know, the pull it up by yourself. It's made for another person and go behind you and then zip it up. Okay. And you put on the shorts, and then there's the socks. The socks have literal pieces of plastic on this. This is a literal piece of plastic, by the way. Literal piece of plastic, by the way. If I could pull it up and somehow figure out how it's supposed to attach because it's just loose. I'm very impressed by how you can stutter at will at that speed. It wasn't at will, Himbo. I was just... I was just forcing myself to talk, but my brain wasn't going anywhere. I'm a little lightheaded now. That was a mistake. You should be proud. It was well worth the effort. It's only worth the effort if you get down on your hands and knees and start worshiping me. Hint, hint. Better get on that. I had a point about that. Point is, a lot of work... I had a point there somewhere. Point is, I think was, it's a lot of work to put on a cosplay. That's one of the simpler ones too, by the way. Okay. It seemed too clean for a regular stutter. I guess I'm a professional stutterer though, Himbo. You should know, you should learn, and you should know, and you should value how much time and effort goes into putting on a cosplay. And you should worship me for it. And you should worship me, and you should give me everything that I want all the time. Because I put on clothes. By myself, mind you. I put on clothes by myself. I'm a big boy. I can put on most clothes by myself. What's up, chicken? What'd you say? I made a Freddy head with a basket. Like a Freddy Fazbear head? Can I see, chicken? Anyways, have I convinced you to worship me yet? Have I convinced you to drop everything in your life for my benefit? Such a strong and independent boy, that's me. That's me. You know it, A2. Been doing that day one, I don't know. Aw. Vale. Easy there, Vale. No need to be so desperate for me. Thank you for the hat pats. It's not as hot as 4-part suit with gas mask and a hat. Were you wearing that during the summer, Awkward? That sounds like an actual heat stroke. A packaged heat stroke. Although I may need just a little more convincing. And how would you like me to convince you, A2? Perhaps another cosplay for you? My tummy still hurts. Please kiss it better. I need another kiss. I need a recharge, please. Tomorrow I will be... Tomorrow I will be doing Leofotia for my cosplay. It is very shiny. It's a very shiny costume. Also super uncomfortable to wear too. But you know what? That's just part of the experience. Should I just make a new account that says a username that Snoopy would recognize? That's against the rules. Someone wrote that tummy stat. Thanks, Dr. Hawks. Hawks. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't fucking say it. Hawks just talks to him. Nope, you're stuck as Chicken Bro. Well, I like Chicken Bro. Wait, Twitch lag room, which costume are you doing? Heh, some excuse, Vale. Nice try, I just know you weren't listening. What are you doing? Chatting with other boys? I'm doing Leofotia. No, no. I don't believe you, Vale. I don't believe you, Vale. Show me your dedication. To me, so I can benefit off of it. Show me your motivation. Who says that? John Wick or something? Is this a song lyric reference? Wait, what did I say? No, it is not a song lyric reference. I was just spouting nonsense. And for some reason you were listening to me. Ah, wah, wah, wah. Alright. I've decided to do... Be right back. Don't spend all your gay while I'm gone. No need to fear, A2. My gay is an endless fountain. Can I do 8 hours, guys? I don't know if I can do 8 hours. That sounds really scary. I guess I have to spend the whole day doing that. Like, what am I supposed to do for meals, too? Am I just supposed to eat in the middle of the stream?
And I just supposed to go, okay, guys, lunchtime. It's yummy. And then as it's dinner time, I eat that, okay, guys, it's time for dinner. I just sit there silently chewing my food in front of the microphone. I don't know. I don't know how people do super long streams. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can barely stay awake at my work, which is 8 hours. You can do a cooking stream in the middle of it. Oh my god, I could do a cooking stream in the middle of it. Maybe start with 6 and then go from there. Okay, I can do 6. I can do 6 hours. 6 is such an awkward number, though. 6 is such an awkward number, though. Perhaps my subathon goals will be for charity. 2% of proceeds go to charity. The rest go to me, so that I can spend it on anime character cosplays. What are some of the goals? Vale, have you done a subathon before? I wrote down some of the goals, but most of the preparation is going to have to be next week. Let's see here. Karaoke, cosplay, new emotes. I guess 18 plus Dakimakura would be one as well. And then also, that's all I can think of right now. Who's Mojito? Stubby, have you tried the adult Happy Meal? I did not know such a thing existed. I've never been to a snooperthon before. I've only done it once before. 2% seems like a bit much, don't you think? Absolutely, Miles. 1.5% will go towards charity. The charity of my choosing. The charity of gacha-starved individuals. $1.5 is too much, Snoobs? Okay, fine. 1% of proceeds will go towards a charity of my choosing. Disclaimer, it doesn't necessarily have to be a charity. Such a thoughtful young man. I could do a cooking stream in the middle of it. That'd be a lot of fun, though. I have to figure out that setup all by myself, though. Not sure if I'm big or strong enough to do that. Honestly, now I like the idea. Fine, I can do cooking. I can absolutely do that. Excuse me. I'll add cooking to it. The Yaoi Foundation. We're good on Yaoi, though. I have a lot to catch up on. You guys saw my giant piles of Yaoi. I have a lot to catch up on. Some of it is safe for work, too. Just not most of it. Most of it is very much not safe for work. Most of it features men doing terrible, terrible things to other men. Horrible things. Horrible things. But you know what? I've always found yaoi to be a good source of learning. Learning about other people. Learning about men specifically. And just how sensitive men can be. Hello, welcome to the chat. Or welcome back, rather. Aw, I think Leo's not here today. That's okay, though. I'll make sure to give them an extra big hug next time I see her. Would make an excuse for you to eat. That is true. What would I make, though? Let me see here. Obviously, I'm not going to do something super dumb and basic. Like, let me think here. What could I cook up? Rice takes too long, so it needs to be something I can whip up rather quickly. But I can't do instant noodles either, because obviously that's just boiling something that's not going to make for a very good show. So maybe I could whip like a stir fry. But if I did a stir fry and I was doing it in costume, my costume would probably get dirty, and I don't want to do that. But also, if I'm cutting up vegetables, I might get dirty too. Let me think here. What could I make? I don't know. Maybe I could make craft dinner. Maybe I can make a microwave frozen meal. I don't know. Because there's a lot of things that which is a very involved process that would take a lot of work. And I don't want to put a lot of work into what I do. That just takes a lot of work and effort. But also I might get my cosplay dirty. And getting my cosplay dirty is a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the very round, plump butt. It's just very hard to clean. That's another part you don't often see about cosplays. You think it's just as easy as putting on a very complicated cosplays, huh? No, it is not. No, it is not very... That. You have to clean it after. At least I have to clean it. I know some disgusting freaks of nature out there don't clean their cosplays, but I clean my cosplays. With soap and water and stuff. You could also get an apron. Okay, wearing an apron doesn't make me immune to stuff splashing around, okay? Make some takeout? Maybe I will make some takeout. Alright, so guys, welcome to our cooking stream. Step 1 is we're gonna take out our first ingredient, which is our smartphone or any cell device. We're gonna start, and we're gonna look up sushi places near me, okay? And then we're just gonna tap right here to call the place. Omelet. I'm not making an omelet. Stay because you're cute and cool. I'd hold your hand ungloved. My goodness. No, Helheim. I need to wear my gloves. My gloves are for protection. Always wear protection, I say, and that's why I always wear gloves. Okay, gotta go to my haircut appointment. Sounds good. Big sis, I won't say anything mean about you. I'll only talk about how I beat your ass repeatedly, over and over again. Do you guys know that Alyssa challenged me to Smash? Did you guys know that? I did talk about that. I am gonna keep talking about it though, because it makes me happy to talk about. What I want to know is how to fool you into fighting me. I will do no such thing. Remember when you bought Sora Curry? I did buy Sora Curry. Sora is entirely dependent on me. That makes me feel good about myself. Honestly, there's not a whole lot of things that can give me such an immaculate amount of joy in life as much as having total control over a person's life. That's probably one of the most intoxicating feelings in this world. Tyranny. What'd you have for lunch though? Snoopy should wear a hazmat suit to be safe? No, those are ugly. I would never wear a hazmat suit. Those are ugly. You said that in a much twisted way. That's why we serve you, Leash, to bring the world under your control. Aw, Sappho, that's so precious. It's okay, though. I don't need control of the world. I don't need control of the whole world. I just need control over you guys. Because you guys are my whole world. Mwah. I'm gonna give you a level 4 security biosuit. I will do nothing with that. Those are ugly. Biosuits are disgusting and ugly, okay? I can't even show off my tummy. Speaking of lunch,
I don't know what I'm going to be eating later today. No! Don't make me wear a yucky hazmat suit.
Latex suit while cooking. Ugh. No. Ugh. I can't even picture that. I refuse to picture that. I don't want to look like Lethal Company. Disgusting. Disgusting. Just ugly. I don't want to look like the hazmat people from Monsters Inc.
True tummy is nice. Imagine how sweaty you'd get. Vale, were you here when I told you how sweaty I got at Anime Expo when I wore my Mikaela cosplay with the long boots? And then my friend had to help me take off the boots. And then my legs were just covered in sweat, just completely soaked in liquid Snoopy. I was there indeed. Okay, just wanted to remind you that happened. Just wanted to remind you, just in case you forgot, that my leg was completely soaked in sweat. In Snoopy fluid sweat. Just in case you forgot. I had to wear one of those in the lab as a portable sauna. It sounds, no good. I'm never going to wear those ever. I would rather die of radiation poisoning than put on a disgusting hazmat suit. They're just so ugly. They're just so ugly. No one likes them. No one likes them unless they're nerds. Scientist nerds that need protection from whatever weird thing they're studying, or they're weird military role-playing LARPers that like to LARP around as SCP staff or whatever. Would you wear them if they make a cute one? Sure. If it feels like a skin tight, I would wear one if it's like a skin tight bodysuit. Fail. But do you feel like a scientist in a movie? Those people always die, so no, I'm good. I'm good. Boy, smell amplifier. What is that, a legendary artifact, A2? See, we're turning into a Fallout Ghoul. You know, I don't want to turn into a piece of crispy bacon. Like a Fallout Ghoul. Those guys are ugly. Those guys are ugly. No good. My skin is far better than a Fallout Ghoul's. I don't know why I'm using a Fallout Ghoul as a point of reference. My skin is just good in general compared to people. So let's not even talk about Fallout Ghouls in their disgusting jerky skin. Low bar, but true. But does your skin taste better though? This is true. I don't know. It might not have teriyaki flavoring like a Fallout Ghoul. So it remains a toss up. But we'll see. You guys, you can taste a little bit of ghoul skin, and you can taste a little bit of my skin, and then see what comes out on top. I might not be teriyaki hickory smoke flavored, but I do have a mild peach flavor to me. Peach strawberry tea flavor. Can we feel your skin to prove it? Sure you can, Mr. Tier 4 patron. What about Breaking Bad hazmat suit? Still never watched all of Breaking Bad, Chicken Bro. Emoji failure. Mods, you know what to do. You need to cut it out right now. Oh, Vale, don't make it too easy. If you just give me what I want all the time, I'm gonna suck you dry. It's just... Let me rephrase that. I'm going to take advantage of you if you make it so easy. How about the plague suits? What's a plague suit? I'm sure of a delicate East Asian flavor. As it should, A2. Did I ever tell you about the time that I had I was thinking about that in a Walmart parking lot for some reason. Yesterday I was at Walmart to pick up some groceries, and
in the middle of the parking lot. I was thinking about that one time that I had this udon at it was a very, how do you say it? It was a very, very Americanized, westernized part of town. And we had quote unquote sushi there. Quote unquote sushi there. You know, and the fucking it was one of those places, you know, obviously not owned by a very competitive. It was obviously not the highest quality food there. It was probably named like, I don't know, like Real Tokyo Sushi or something, or like Oriental Express Samurai Sushi or something is what it was called. Anyways, I had a bowl of udon there, and it was so bad. It wasn't that it tasted bad. It was just so disgustingly, just a disgusting pale imitation of actual Japanese food that I actually just started crying. Mostly because I was paying for the meal too. It was my turn to pay for the meal, and oh my god, I fucking regretted. I've regretted every dollar of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like Samurai Sushi or something. It was just this disgusting udon in like chili powder and chicken broth, and I was paying like $19 for it, and I actually just sat there and I was crying. I just actually just started crying in the middle of the meal. I've learned better social etiquette. Since then, I've learned to now just suck it up and just, oh man, this is great. I'm in good company. It was great. But no, in that moment, I was so emotionally distraught at how disappointing the food I was eating was that tears were just streaming down my face. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It wasn't good. I find that touching, actually. Why is it touching? How's that touching? What was the brand so I can skip it? The brand is any Japanese restaurant in a very, how do you say this? Western dominated areas of the States. We will say that. Does it deserve it for making you eat that stuff? That's fair. That's earnest love for food. It was just so bad. It was my last meal with my friends before our trip was over. And it was just this sad, sad bowl of udon. What a sad, wet fart of a send-off. It was just so nothing. It was just so nothing. I could make that at home with 3 ingredients. And it would probably taste a little better too. It was literally just, it was bad. It was literally just chicken, like canned chicken broth. It was just canned chicken broth and some gochujang. It was so sad. And they added like 3 little tiny slices of green onion. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it was bad. Never mind. I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. Those are true tears. I've never cried realer tears than those during that meal. It was so bad. It was so bad. $19 by the way. 19 fucking US dollars by the way. It was bad. It was so bad. Never mind. I don't need to excuse myself. There was never a universe in where I didn't just start breaking down crying in that restaurant. It was so bad. It was so freaking bad, man. It was so not good. I'm used to eating good, lovely, authentic food. It's just so bad. And I was just thinking about that, sitting in the middle of the Walmart parking lot. Don't know why, but, you know. I'm going to make you some food to offset the disappointment. Sounds good, Ototo. I'll hold you up. I'll hold you to that. Are you going to come visit me, or are you going to make me come over there to... Well, I can't dox you. I mean, I'm saying that like I'm not... I should not be doxing. It's not the right thing to be doxing. I will not be going over to where you are. Going for the cheapest processes and ingredients. It's not even just cheap. You can make cheap Japanese food. It's just that it wasn't even. It It was a sad imitation. It was a sad imitation. It was like the equivalent of eating Chef Boyardee in a restaurant. It's like if you went to an Italian restaurant and they just served you Chef Boyardee. It was so sad. It was so sad. It was so not good. Goodness gracious. Is US dollar more than Canadian dollar? Yeah, by a pretty significant amount too. So it was a lot. $19 is a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, Toto, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future when we're both old and crusty and retired. Maybe then. Maybe then I'll get a chance to say hi to you. How do you identify a good... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I've been complaining too much without drinking. Oh yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible, Roku. Genuinely the only time that I've eaten a meal that has moved me to tears. In the worst possible way, too. Completely just moving me to tears. How do you identify a good Asian restaurant in the States? Do they exist? Let me think. It's primarily by what they serve, I will say. The name is a big indicator also. If it says something like Bamboo Garden or something, it's probably terrible. Okay? If you can check the menu too, and there's a lot of indicators if the menu is not very good. You need to look for very specific authentic foods. That way you know that the person there is actually, trying to give a damn. Not just Chinese restaurant, any Asian restaurant in the States, at least in the area I was, seems to have this weird fixation on crab rangoons for some reason. You know, crab rangoons, the little deep fried wontons with cream cheese in it. It's the most excuse me. It is the most whitewashed, sad imitation of Chinese food in existence. And every single time you open up a restaurant review in that part of the States, every single time you just see a review by like Christopher Johnson or Anderson Smith or something, and it's like, oh, the crab, I wasn't a big fan of the menu, but the crab rangoons were delicious. It's so fucking... It's so fucking... It's just every single time, the review is written by someone named, like, oh my god, it's terrible. Oh, like it's just. Oh. Stupid crashing over bad Asian food. It's not good. It's not good. Gatekeep Asian food. Fucking crab rangoons, General Slops chicken, General So's chicken, orange chicken. Or in terms of, in case of quote unquote Japanese restaurants, you got the funny names of the rolls. You got the crazy roll or whatever. They got the California roll, and then they got the crazy roll. It gets so crazy because it has fish in it, I guess. Just disgusting. It's disgusting. Mongolian beef, that's another one to watch out for. Just the typical kind of like American Chinese things. The good ones tend to be more on the high end. Not even necessarily. Sure, sometimes. Like a good proper ramen place is definitely a little bit on the higher end, but not like that much. It's probably still like $17-18 a bowl, which is it's not something you can go to every single day, but that's reasonable for legitimate food that's not poison for you. To be fair, I'd also crash out if I went to a Spanish restaurant and nothing felt even close to the real thing. Yeah, Tori, that'd be like going to a Spanish restaurant and them serving food from Taco Bell. It's not good. It's not good. None of you. Okay, I don't know why I'm shifting. I don't know why my instinct decided to start to shift my anger towards chat. You guys did nothing wrong. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I started that. I was just gonna start blaming you for some reason. I was just. I don't know. You guys didn't even say anything. I was just gonna start blaming you guys. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, you gotta do your own. Not the right phrase either. Do research into the type of food that they're serving and how legitimate it is. Out of habit, old habits die hard, I suppose. Thanks for the head pats. Head pats feel really good. You guys are really missing out if you don't get head pats enough. If anything, I'm so glad I learned Japanese. Ototo, can you teach me some Japanese? Thank you. I would have Pat Stevie all the time if I can. They just feel really good. They feel really, really good. Honestly, human contact in general is pretty fiery. You should touch and be touched by other men, I think. It just feels good. Timos, long time no see, how have you been? For Texas, but a random taco truck is way better than Taco Bell. Sora really likes Taco Bell. I'm not the hugest fan, but to each their own. Sounds good, Tori. Have a good dinner. It's been a while. What have you been up to? Enjoy. Mwah. I just made ramen a couple hours ago and it was really good. I'm jealous. Chipotle beats the ever-living crap out of Taco Bell in every possible metric. Okay, that's not a fair comparison, though. That's not a fair comparison at all. Chipotle is like an actual upscale joint. And you're actually, at least here in Canada, you're probably paying $20 a bowl for Chipotle. For some beans. Oh god, am I ignorant? Beans and rice. And, oh god, I'm ignorant. I'm not ignorant. It's my fault. I don't eat Chipotle. Not my type of food. Oh, I'm sorry, Timos. I hope it all works out. Last time I went to Canada was 3 years ago. Well, why didn't you visit me, too? Ototo. Also, if you're in Texas, always go for K, and it tastes so good. I don't know if I'll ever go to Texas. It's very big and dry and scary. I don't know if I'll ever go to Texas. I actually grew up in Canada. It's okay, I guess. I have access to really good food here. Let me show you some of the food here. Do I have any good food to share with you guys recently? Let me see here. They're all on my phone. So I don't have any recent pictures.
Oh well. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, Toto. I'm sorry to deal with that. I'm going to Canada next year as a way. Oh, an Alaska trip. That sounds fun. Take care. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go to. If you guys live in Texas, as much as I love you guys, I'm not going there. Ever. I'm not even going to think about it. Well, I guess. No, you guys deserve more than that. I'll think about it. Okay, I thought about it. I'm not going there. No, thank you. Fine. If it's for you, I'll think about it more. I'm in a limbo of either college or forfeit to go get a job. Well, can you do both, Timos? In any case, good luck. I hope it works out for you. But yeah, getting a job is hardly ever a bad choice if you don't know what to do in the meantime. I live in the States and I myself wouldn't dare travel to Texas. I've been to quite a handful of states, mostly on the coastal sides. I've been everywhere on the West Coast and I've been everywhere on the East Coast. Well, the northern coasts. So that means Washington, Oregon, Cali, Massachusetts. I haven't been to Maine. Have I been to anywhere in the middle? Yeah, mostly those places. Houston is supposedly the best place in the whole state, and it's still kind of a hellhole. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. No, thank you. There's one pastry shop in particular I want you to visit as well, since I've been a regular for 2 years now, and the owners are Japanese. Oh. And that's how I've been to some places. I've been to Chicago for a layover too. But I guess an airport terminal isn't necessarily the best representation of anywhere, so. Well. Anyways, I will probably be avoiding that though. Oh, let's not get into that, Saffro. Let's get into more important topics. Like more cosplays that I should wear. Someone asked earlier if I'm gonna do Durin. I'm probably gonna do Durin. Durin seems really cute. I could probably easily pull this off. Let me see here. Let me just show chat real quick. The head stuff would be a pain in the butt to wear, but hold on, let me see here. I could probably easily do this, right? Maybe not easily, because cosplay in general is just hard. I could probably pull this look off, right? Toto, what kind of project is that? What happened to holding off on major financial investments, Toto? Goodness gracious. You should do Natlin version of Bennett. I could easily do that one too. He has a tail. I still haven't worn my... It's a cover music video. Oh my goodness gracious, Ototo. Well, I can't wait to see it. Welcome back, Tori. You already back from dinner? Ototo, what's your budget for video editing? I have a couple staff that I can recommend to you that do video editing. But we'll talk about it later. Durin, I meant he's a little dragon boy. He has some fancy tail that might be harder to cosplay. Stubby would be a great Goro. Well, I'm not going to do Goro because both Sammy would want to do Goro for cosplay, and also Roku here would also do Goro for cosplay also. So I'm not going to take their character, okay? Especially when I have to spend so much time and energy trying to convince them, where's my tail? Where's my tail? I found my tail. Your plug fell off. No, it did not. It would never fall off. I mean, it's not a plug. All Goro cosplay? I'm not doing Goro. I'm not gonna show off my tummy like that, okay? If I ever showed off my tummy in a way where you could see it like that, then you know that I'm some sort of degenerate freak. I would never display my tummy in that type of way, because Goro's tummy is just completely out there. He's a sick little guy. Sickening. Have you done maid cosplay? I did do a maid cosplay actually for one of my cooking streams. It's a VOD from a while back, Timos. Can I have your tail? You may not have my tail, Aiden. You may borrow it if you're a tier 4 patron. You're only saying that because only T5 gets to see your tummy, in which case, hang on, upgrade. Vale, don't do this. Don't make it too easy for me. Goodness gracious. If you make it too easy, I will just squeeze you dry. No, I didn't catch you? Maybe, I'll have to get lucky. Otota, please cosplay with me, please. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And also, no one ever cosplays with me because I'm only the one that does it. And even if they do cosplay, they have to stop, but they take it off halfway through, or they just stop after day one because, it's cosplay's uncomfortable. It's cosplay's uncomfortable. So I'm discomfortable. I guess I shouldn't expect other people to just be okay with being uncomfortable all the time. But seriously, come on, it's just part of the experience. Like, you just gotta learn to just rock it, even if it's a little not the most comfortable piece of clothing to wear. Luca, you told me. Luca, you said. Sorry, Roku. You told me Luca is doing one more model before yours, right? Okay, I'll try to tighten my budget. No, don't tighten your budget. Tighten your abs and then wear Goro. I might be responsible for the one that Luca is still currently working on. So I apologize. I apologize that it's taking so long. Tummy's on your mind lately, huh? No, my tummy's not on my mind. Showing off my flat tummy is not on my mind. Drink water now? I'm drinking, okay. Tightening my grip on reality by subbing to Snoopy's Patreon. So I'm just in line winning. Yeah, hopefully they finish it soon, because it's been a while. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long ass time. I'm sorry. It has been a very long time. I never done that yet, but I want to soon cosplay. Mages? A Mages is very easy to put together. You could get one. You could put together a maid cosplay for like $40 on Amazon. Can I be a fanboy right now, Subi?
That's a very vague question. What do you mean, can I be a femboy right now? Are you asking for my permission to be a femboy? Because A, you don't really... That's a lot to unpack there. A, you don't need my permission. B... Okay, sure, Aiden. You have my permission to be... Fuck. I was a little confused at that statement, but sure.
But you have such a cute tummy. I'm glad you think so. Wait, Stable, can you renew my Femboy certificate? Absolutely. You just have to pay the licensing fee, which is, let's see here, 1 tier 3 Patreon subscription to renew your Femboy certificate. Ototo, hurry up and get your Sino cosplay. Quickly. Quickly get your Sino cosplay so we can be matching. I'm happy that Snoop drank water. I did drink water. I'm staying nice and hydrated, and now I need to pee.
From Nigerian prince to femboy prince.
What's the difference? Oh, wow. I kissed a man. Me too. It's the loose skin that's my problem now, so I'll check a dermatologist for non-invasive options. That happens, yeah. That loose skin is something that happens when you lose a lot of weight, right? Not even necessarily quickly, but just because... Huh. How would you even get rid of it non-surgically, though, Toto? What is your morning routine? My morning routine on streaming days is waking up and then crawling to the computer, gasping for air, just and then getting everything set up within 5 to 10 minutes, and then starting a few minutes late. That's my morning routine. Mostly because of the scars?
Scars are... I don't know, though. Scars can be cute. Who knows?
That's the neat part. You can't unless you lose weight really slowly.
Yeah. Skin is annoying and terrible. Pull off your skin.
In any case, I'm very proud of you, Toto. That's a very, very significant change. You should be very...
Just by sheer rice abstinence? Yeah, I've been doing the same thing. I've been cutting carbs a lot. Like I starved myself. Well, I hope you didn't starve yourself, Toto, because that can be not good for your health. Calorie deficit for sure, but just not starving, I hope.
My morning routine is checking to see if Snoopy updated his Patreon yet. Updating how, Vale? I just posted my pictures on Patreon. Speaking of which, did you guys all see my Patreon pictures? It's available for free for everyone. You just need to sign up for an account, I think. It largely depends on age and genetics. Well, my genetics are fantastic. Have you considered that, A2? Have you seen my genetics, A2? How many males do you see with a hourglass figure? Still, we got real good genetics? Yeah. I'll make sure to drill that into you guys. Princess vibes are fun. Fitness! Did you see my pictures? I hope you liked them if you did see them.
I'm just glad I got to reach my goal of less than 10% body fat. Very, very, very proud of you, Toto. Fitness, you may be glad to hear that I've been keeping up my regular gym routine. I think it's better to turn the weight into muscles instead of losing them if you don't want loose skin. I've been doing some light. I haven't seen the nails. No, not the nails. The photos. My cosplay pictures. But I want to stay a twink. What do you mean? Muscular twinks are... Okay, they don't mean like bara muscle. They mean... Twinks absolutely have some good muscle. Stevie, what is your favorite cosplay? Consider Yourself Kissed is a crazy book. I thought that was perfect. Muscle gain isn't that easy if only... Oh, says you, Himbo. You're practically 99% muscle and 1% brain. I'm not calling you dumb because you're still very intelligent. I'm just saying that's how muscular you are. Just in case anyone here didn't see them, you guys can see the whole photo album available on my Patreon. It's available for free, so you can just check that out. You mean twunks? Okay, that's different. That's different. I saw it. Oh, I'm glad you saw it. I hope you liked it, everyone. Sora worked really hard on the photo editing part too. Holy smokes, you have whole body scans too. Goodness gracious. What an intense procedure you do. It's almost time for lunch? Yeah, I'll go get some lunch pretty soon. You were born with colored eyes? Yep. I guess my eyes are just naturally yellow. Yep, that's me. Not the Gasp at the Boyfriend book. They were kissing and doing other terrible things to each other. What can I say? But yeah, Toto, there's a big difference between bulking and just actually just building a little bit of muscle. I want to get a body scan now. I want to see what my fat levels are at. Sounds good, Timos. I'm about to wrap up and get some lunch too. Taking a shower so Snoopy can be the only stinky here. Vale, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? I smell good. I smell good. Ask anyone who's given me a good sniff. Ask anyone. He does not stink. I can't smell. Oh no, did you catch COVID again, chicken? I'm sorry. It's just maintaining it and getting rid of the excess skin. So proud of you, Toto. Mwah. Stinky is a state of being, and you a stinky boy. Mods, deal with Vale. Mods, send Vale to the shower, please. Thank you. I'm still not confident enough for the Sino cosplay. That's okay, Toto. As long as you're comfortable. Do what you're comfortable with. Mods, don't ban him. Just crush his head into a little paste. Thank you. No, I just can't smell. I'm okay. We used to mean in general? You can't smell? Anyways, it's time for me to get lunch now. Remember, I'm gonna do another cosplay tomorrow. So make sure to stop by if you want to see me wearing cosplay again. I love you all, and don't forget to check out the full cosplay photo album on Patreon, everyone. And Discord. Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't. Yada yada yada. I love you all. Mwah. Mwah.
Thank you, Toto. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Tori. Bye, Toto. Bye, Vale. Enjoy your shower. Bye, Aiden. Bye, Hit. Bye, Razy. Bye, Crit. Bye, Chicken. Bye, Himbo. I hope it doesn't make you cry. Don't worry. My own food would never make me cry. My food is incredible. Bye, Aiden. Bye, Saffro. Bye, Fitness. Same to you, Fitness. Mwah.